Canadian LEGO show. This week is going to be a very exciting week, as I believe that we're going to get some set pictures or some more information on the summer 2020 set, because at this point last year we knew what the big UCS set was going to be. We'll talk about the UCS. You know what? I'll talk about that in a second. So here we have. So I'm going to be talking about 4 sets. So we'll start with these two, because these two, we know what they are. We know their names, and we know how Knight Buzzard's piece count, but we don't have a picture for it. It's 500 pieces. So here we have our Lego triangle. So top we have the piece count, and then we have playability down here and display over here. So if you ask me, I feel like like a high piece count would be you get it, like it's kind of hard to explain. It's like a high piece count, and like the UCS Star Destroyer would be in this where the Knight Buzzard is right now, because it's got a high piece count and it's very displayable. But something like the Death Star would be over here because it's super playable, but it's not very displayable with a high piece count. So I hope you should understand the system now. So let's talk about the AAT. I feel like this is gonna be a medium piece, a set with a okay piece count, cause like people are like, oh my god, Lego came up with the 2015 one. They're just gonna recolor it. I don't think so, because I think they learned from their mistakes. So honestly, I'm gonna guess that the AAT, it's an AAT, so it's gonna have some playability. But I think that they're gonna make like maybe a 300 piece AAT for like a decent price. It's very playable. It's got a decent piece count, and it's kind of displayable. So yeah, it'd probably be right here. The Knight Buzzard. So yeah, I'm gonna go through these ones quickly, but these ones will take a little longer to talk about. I feel like the Knight Buzzard is only 500 pieces, so it's not much higher than the AAT. But the thing is, I don't know whether this would be more of a display set or a play set, because this one's kind of hard. I would guess that it's a little bit more to display, because you can't really do much with a Knight Buzzard, but you can still do some stuff like spring-loaded shooters or flick missiles or star shooters or whatever. So I'll put it here, yeah, here. So there we have the 2 sets that we know about. Now let's talk about the 2 sets that we have no idea. So 75291 is going to be the large UCS set. I think that this is going to be one of the following. It's going to be around $100. I don't think it's an MTT. People are like, oh, it might be an MTT. No, it's not. It could be an ATTE, because we did get the ATTE in 2013 with similar piece count, similar price, similar everything. And I'm talking in US dollars here, because all the information we have is on US dollars. And I just switched my Brickset account to US so I can look at the retail price. So I'm going to go, this is, and also an AAT and an ATTE will go really nicely together. So, and the ATTE is also plays a very important role in the show. So yeah, 700 pieces is going to be a nice mix of all of them, because you got, and the ATTE is one of my favorite types of, it's my favorite vehicle in it's my second favorite land vehicle in Star Wars. I like the Clone Turbo Tank better. And it's very displayable. It's very playable because it's a tank. And 700 pieces will put it right in the center of the triangle, right where we want to be. So if this is an ATTE, I'm going to be really happy. Although there's also another option for something like this, and it's a 75290, which is the UC. I'll explain this what I mean in a second. So this is our UCS Master Builder or UCS Play Set. Now, in my opinion, a Master Builder set and a UCS Play Set are 2 different things. Why? A Master Builder set is a big play set. If you ask me, a UCS place. I'm not going off of labels. I'm actually going off of Superstar. Like if there's let's say you have a UCS set that has some playability. Like you can open up the top and you can put minifigures in or have like a little or something like that. That is a UCS playset in my opinion. A UCS playset would be right here on the triangle. It's in this. It's a little bit more to the display side, but it's also got a lot of playability features. It's got a lot of playability. It's got a lot of displayability, and it's got a really high piece count. So a master builder is like the UCS Death Star. Even though it's got a UCS label on it, I consider it to be a master builder set. But anyway, I think there's a possibility this could be an ATTE. Oops. This could be an ATTE with dropship. In which case, it'd be right here. But if you ask me, there's three possible things because we got a lot of big original trilogy sets this year. So I feel like we're gonna get some big Clone Wars sets this year. And Lego also doesn't. I am still holding out hope because Lego doesn't like talk about. Sorry about that. Sets in something that hasn't been fully released yet. So they're not. The Clone Wars finished this month on May the 4th, which that episode was super sad. But and they're not going to release the pictures for sets for spoilers because like the 501st Battle Pack, people are like, oh, it's got a like no, it doesn't. Like it's got a rocket trooper. So what? Like everybody knew we were gonna. They were in the trailer, man. So Lego isn't going to release the set pictures until everything is gone, all the episodes are done. So this could be. I don't think this is going to be an original trilogy set or a sequel set because we have the UCS Star Destroyer on shelves. We have the UCS A-Wing. We have Darth Vader. We have all kinds of original trilogy stuff and sequel stuff. And so basically, we don't have much prequel stuff. So I'm gonna go with this being one of the following: a UCS playset Venator, UCS as in a display UCS set. I honestly don't want a Venator for that. I want a Venator that, you can open up the top, what's it called? The First Order Star Destroyer kind of thing, but you can just take the top off instead of having to fold it open. So yeah, just imagine how fun that would be. And it's also, the First Order Star Destroyer is a very displayable set. So that shows that you can have a very displayable set that still has a lot of play features. So I think that a UCS Venator isn't too much out of the question. Right in the center, coming in at $300 because Lego already has two of the $700, $800 sets on shelves. So I don't think that they're going to go with another big set like that. So I think a $300 set isn't out of reach. The next possible set is a ATTE with dropship. None of this is leaked, but this played a pretty serious role in the Siege of Mandalore, so I'd assume that. I swear to God, if I heard somebody say this, and now it's in my nightmares. If it's one of those robots from the Martez Sisters arc, if that is the UCS $300 set, I am going to stage a riot, okay? That would suck. So, I don't think it's going to be that, because we didn't get... it's going to be a good set, because it's almost guaranteed to be Clone Wars, and even if it's not, UCS sets are awesome. So, Venator, a ATTE with dropship might be possible, or something that a lot of people weren't expecting would be a Siege of Mandalore actual set, with some of the Darth Maul Mandalorians, some of the regular Mandalorians, some 332nd Troopers, similar to the Wookiee Attack, where you have some vehicle. You have you can just have a bunch of the Mandalorian bad Mandalorian, the Mandalorians. That's what they're called. You could have some debris. You just get a bunch of them, and then you could get and then you could get an ATTE in that set, and of course with Darth Maul, Ahsoka, and 332nd Troopers. But for a Venator, last time I'm talking about the Venator, I promise. I think the best feature, this actually just popped in my head. like I rehearsed this, but this popped into my head, so going off script here for a second. A UCS vendor could have the amazing feature of you could open of the hangar door. You could open like there'd be a knob. You can open the hangar door to access the playable area, and in the playable area you could have the spot where Ahsoka fought Ahsoka and Rex fought the clone troopers, and also it'd be really nice to see a nice little dinky Y-wing in that set. That would be pretty cool. If they don't include it, I have like 50 Y-wing microfighters, so I'm good on those. But so yeah, overall, I feel like this is a set I'm looking forward to. I'm gonna make this bigger. This is a set I'm looking forward to the most. And then the 75291, I'm also looking for. Look, it's Lego. I look forward to building Lego sets. So stay tuned because I might do 2 uploads one day or another because I want to get the leaked pictures out as soon as possible to you guys. Like, subscribe, and I think that we've covered everything.